drive me nuts, I will like disown you. Come here. Come here. This is what drives me nuts. This little thing right here. When I'm trying to do reviews. Look at her. I love her. I love her to pieces. But she's loud and she's noisy and she barks because she's a Jack Russell. And she's like, what the hell are you doing? So go over there. Hey guys, and we're back with another Spider-Man omnibus. I'm wearing my old lady glasses. That never really happens. But here it is. I took the slipcover off because, it's hard and pain in the ass to hold it. Yeah, so I picked this up last week. Enjoyed it. I do have a couple of the trades I was reading, but I couldn't find the whole series. So when I saw it was coming out in an omnibus, I just had to grab it. I waited a little bit until it was on sale, like I usually do, because I'm cheap and I wait till things are on sale, which you should do. And yeah, I picked this up. I grabbed it for my birthday, and it has been awesome. I love it. Peter David, rest in peace. I'm pretty sure that he's passed away. I think that was a big thing a while ago. Don't quote me on it. I'm gonna have to look it up. Maybe I'll put an edit like, I was wrong, he's still alive, I'm sorry. And then the guy that drew, last name Land, what was his, Greg Land, was the artist on this book, and he does the whole art through the whole series, so that was great, so I didn't have to look at different artists. And now through the back it says, legendary writer Peter David spins new tales set during the fan favorite era when when Peter Parker was blissfully unaware that his sleek new costume was an alien symbiote, featuring Spider-Man, his old flame, the Black Cat, in action with everyone from Doctor Strange and the Hulk to the Black Knight, Monica Rambeau, Rocket Raccoon, the Eternals, and Kang the Conqueror. Now, there's way more than that. There's Electro. They have a shot of Kraven. Venom 2099 is in this with Miguel O'Hara, Spider-Man 2099. And they both have symbiotes, and it's kind of awesome. I kind of dug it. I wasn't expecting it because I don't remember when Miguel got a symbiote for... maybe I'm a little lost because I'm a little rusty with 2099 stuff. Punisher 2099 is in this. Devil Dinosaur. That's a callback. Devil Dinosaur is a callback. It's crazy. And then yeah. Hattie, what are you sighing about? I took her toy and she's mad at me because you can huff all you want, but I'm doing this video. I'll give you your toy back after I'm done this. She is so mad at me. So it collects Symbiote Spider-Man 1 through 5, Absolute Carnage Symbiote Spider-Man, which is just a one-shot. I think that one was during the King in Black or a little bit after when Carnage was trying to be the King in Black, so he was going through different realities and whatnot. Symbiote Spider-Man Alien Reality 1 through 5, Symbiote Spider-Man King in Black 1 through 5, Symbiote Spider-Man Crossroads 1 through 5, and Symbiote Spider-Man 2099 1 through 5, which is awesome. So, like I said, I love the art. Now, this is the inside book. I wasn't a fan. I wish they did a little bit more. So you got Peter there in half body, and you would think that something would be on the other side that would be cool, but it's just him again. So I don't know why they did this. I don't know what was the creative decision. I hate it. I think if you're going to do something cool, do something cool. So they got an introduction here with Ralph Macchio. I think that's how you say his name. And then you get the opening panel with Mysterio getting his butt kicked like he usually does. Now, this is right after Secret War. So Peter's had his costume for a little bit. And this is basically in continuity with the... What reality is this? 616 or something like that? So everything that's happening here, it has happened in the mainstream the Spider-Man books. Now, the the human fly is like you would never think of the human fly in a Spider-Man book. I don't know when was the last time I saw the human fly in anything, which is pretty cool. Electro, and now this scene's pretty cool. This is when Peter's telling Felicia more about himself, and he takes her to see Uncle Ben. So when they get there, they're talking and whatnot because Felicia's still in love with Spider-Man. She is not in love with Peter Parker. Peter Parker is like nothing to her. She gets excitement from from being with Spider-Man. So when they're in a relationship, she distances herself from Peter because she just wants to be with Spider-Man. And then Peter disappears. He's got to do something. And then who shows up? Aunt May shows up. So Peter ditches her. Aunt May shows up, and Felicia and Aunt May have a real conversation. And she's like, "Are you Peter's new girlfriend?" And she hems and haws about that. It's pretty cute. And now Mysterio is dealing with, in the first volume, Mysterio is dealing with getting someone killed. Like, when you think of Mysterio, you don't think of him as a murderer or anything. So when he was robbing a bank, he accidentally got somebody killed, and it's kind of eating at him because he's not that kind of a villain. So Spider-Man is dealing with that, and then Felicia and Aunt May have their moment, which is nice. But what's really cool is once the series goes on, Felicia kind of gets tasked into stealing part of Peter's costume, and what she does to do it is it's dirty. It's dirty. She uses her, stuff to get him in bed so she can steal his suit, and she does it. She takes a little bit of the symbiote. So it's just Felicia being Felicia here. She sells it. I think she sells it to Mysterio or Kingpin. I can't remember. I think it's both. And then Mysterio gets the symbiote, and he becomes like the symbiote Mysterio, which is pretty cool. I kind of dig his costume. It still looks like Mysterio, but he's kind of like Venom almost. And then in Alien Reality, Hobgoblin is there. Hobgoblin is always a cool antagonist, and he gets the powers of the Sorcerer Supreme. He throws Spider-Man in a different reality. And then who is Black Cat in that reality? It is Mary Jane. And if I can find Mary Jane as where is she? There was a great shot of her. I am so sorry. I should have looked for it before I did this. Where is she? She's here. Oh, there she is. There she is. So I don't know who I prefer right now. Do I prefer Felicia or MJ as Black Cat? Now, MJ's got, like, it's not black. It's almost like a crimson, brownish, red, I don't know, outfit. So that's pretty cool. When Hobgoblin throws him in another dimension, what's nice is that Uncle Ben is alive. Aunt May's with him. It's kind of sad what happens. I don't want to spoil it. You guys should read it on your own. And as it goes on, I love the story. I love Alien Reality. I love Crossroads. 2099 is basically its own thing. But I do love the way that Miguel O'Hara looks as a symbiote there with his symbiote. And you got Venom 2099 right there. So that's always cool. Now, when it comes to special features, I hate it. I say this in every review when it comes to Omnibus, and they do this. This is just lazy. I don't want to see a bunch of variant covers. I don't. And that's all this is variant covers. I think they could have done a whole lot more with the specials. I'm just saying. Now, if this was Peter David's last hurrah, I think they should have honored him with something in the back. I think that's what they should have done. Let me know down below if you agree with that. If Peter David should have been kind of like mentioned in the back of the book or something. But anyway, so if you go online or if you look out and about, this is $125 Canadian or $100 US. I highly recommend it. It's a fun read. A lot of throwbacks, a lot of characters you're never going to see now, because they're more like then. They're more like an 70s, 80s kind of mix, which is pretty cool. But anyway, guys, let me know down below what you think. Would you pick this up? Have you read it? Let me know. Yeah, so throw me a like, throw me a comment. And if you have not subscribed, please do. And as always, guys, I love you, and I'm glad that my dogs didn't bark, even though that she's mad at me. Okay, I'll talk to you later, guys.